Believe it or not, I'm at a barrow site in London, Shrewsbury Tumulus to be exact. If you saw an earlier video of me when I did a video on Shrewsbury Tumulus, which is situated about 15 minutes away on this road, well, just across from here. This is the only other one that really survives, and in fact, actually, in my video that I did before, I actually explained that that most of them have been built over with houses. This is the only one that survives. This would have been one of 6 that was situated on Shooter's Hill. And even though it's called Shrewsbury Tumulus, we are obviously on Shooter's Hill. Yeah, and it's just really interesting. Obviously a barrow site, they would have had cremation urns, or there would have been dead bodies of skeletal remains, and they would have been buried over in a mound formation, which is what this is, surrounded by a ditch. What's really impressive by this, obviously, it's sort of in London, and it's in the middle of a housing. You know, there's lots of houses around here, which kind of makes it really impressive and really weird at the same time. The fact of you sort of like just coming down Shooters Hill and sort of on your way to London, and you know, in the middle of nowhere, there's a barrow, which is really cool, I think. Unfortunately, it's fenced off for a reason, I think, because of like vandalism, etc, etc, but you know how it is. There is an information board which you could see on there. And yeah, for me, just really odd and really weird. What you wouldn't realise actually is that if I walk down here a little bit, one really high, well obviously on Shooter's Hill, so we're quite elevated anyway, so you can imagine all these barrows, all these 6 barrows that are around here would have been quite high up, so they would have been really well observed for a while. You know, you would have seen these mounds and they would stuck out a little bit on the landscape, which is interesting. But the rest of them are underneath these houses and everywhere else, so it's really really weird. First time I've ever been here. I just find it so weird, like the fact of, like, you know, you go into these housing estate, all of a sudden this fence hits you. You know, you're on your way to London, and here it is, and it's just odd. I don't know, it's just really weird. I can't put my finger on it. You know, such a spiritual place that a lot of people will be using for sort of spiritualism and things like that, mainly for archaeological purposes. Can't speak today. Just, yeah, absolutely amazing. Now the thing is, I mean, you think years gone by this would have been classed as Kent because we're technically in Woolwich. Obviously some of you know Woolwich was one of those rare places that actually switched boroughs, so it was now part of Greenwich Borough and it used to be part of Kent. And it's just really interesting. I mean, coming here and just sort of seeing this place. I can't really describe any more about it. It's just a typical barrow, your Tumulus. So you can see the mound of earth, and then you can see the ditch which sort of would have surrounded it across. Absolutely fascinating, and well worth a trip down if you're ever on your way into Greenwich. So I'd really recommend this one. It's pretty eerie. We're not allowed to get in because it's been locked, like I said. Which is an awful shame. I mean, there's some littering on there as well. I mean, like I said, we are in a major housing estate on the outskirts of London, so I guess go figure, isn't it, really? I don't think it's going to be everybody's necessarily their cup of tea, but pretty nice to know if you've got a house around here that, you know, you're looking onto a barrow site, which not many people can get to say they are. And they have done. So, yeah, in fact, actually, let me just take you around. You can see how elevated we are. if you can see that, it's a skyscraper over there, or a block of flats. So that's how high we are anyway. Yeah, interesting. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for some really good ones coming up soon, and I'll see you soon. See you later guys, bye.